I'm supposed to feel sorry for that. I don't.
Alrighty, here we go with episode 702. Crazy. I say this all the time. It's crazy how much this show is. I still remember I was in a live stream back when I could do it. Like, I need to figure out how to do it. Like, the software is conflicting with YouTube. It's a whole thing. But back when I could figure that out, it was in a live stream, and it was before I ever started watching One Piece. I was doing something else. I forget what I was watching. It may have been like Last Airbender, something simple and small, like relatively small. And Andy told me, so you shouldn't watch One Piece because it's like 1,000 episodes. I was like, 1,000 episodes? That's crazy. I'll never watch that. You're insane. Well, here we are. It's all relative. I've said it many times. I said it way early on when we first started. It was the first 20 episodes I said this. I'll say it again here. Why are you afraid to have a lot of something you like? If you like 100 of it, why don't you want 1,000 of it? What is that? Like, what is, like, I don't understand. Do you want to have to try to find a new series you like? You know how many series I've tried to watch I did like? So you wasted the time watching episode or two, or it goes nowhere, or the series is going to shit the bed. It's good for 2 seasons, and then it starts really sucking. You want to keep doing that? You want to do that 20 times a year? Like, they've got 40 episodes, and you get 20 episodes into it and realize it sucks. You want to do that 20 times a year? Or do you just want to watch 1,000 of something you know is good? From beginning to end, it's really good. Like, what is the problem here? Well, you're with me, so you agree with me. But I'm preaching to people who will never see this because they're not going to get up to 100, episode 700, right? My philosophy is if you like 100 of something, you should like 1,000 of it. It's the same thing. You only eat one pie your entire life, or do you want 10 pies, 100 pies, over the course of a lifetime, not at once? Anyway, I'm preaching to the choir, like I said. So let's go ahead and get into it. We are going on one. 3, 2, 1. I don't know why I'm even paying attention to this because we're going to be doing flashbacks again. I think I realized I misunderstood the statue an episode or two ago. I thought he was doing this when actually what I was seeing was the ball of his shoulder and his arm. And so I was confused because I remember saying, had the statue changed? Remember, you'll see me say that. Had the statue changed somehow? Because I thought he was doing this. I thought he was hiding his head, and we were seeing the top of the head and then into the arm. When actually what we were just seeing was the ball of his shoulder. Okay. Somehow I saw it differently. Maybe I've actually had some sleep since I did that last episode. So maybe having sleep helped me out. I don't know. By the way, Sandman came out in the 80s, right? Because I bet you that Duffy's character design is at least tangentially inspired by Neil Gaiman's Satan. Because they look almost identical to each other. They both have the sunglasses. They both have the hair. I think that I'm sure he read Sandman, right? Because it's one of the all-time classics. Surely he read it. And I'm sure he was at least a little inspired by that because they do look a lot alike. I think I heard Duffy's name. I'm not sure. Spider Miles. Yep. One of the rare times he has his sunglasses off. You're wasting that wine. Finish that wine, dumbass. I guess he fell asleep with his wine, reading a book. We're all just chilling. Is he having nightmares? He feels persecuted, huh? Interesting. This dialogue is hilarious. Jesus, what they're saying is not. talking about breaking their bones with a hammer. God damn, man. But he's talking about, I thought I had to suffer in silence all my life. Jesus Christ. Wow. The slavery is definitely a thing, man. Like, that would really piss people off, right? Jesus. Jerks is a very mild word. Maybe it's a harsher word over there in Japan. They use jerk a lot, and a lot of times it doesn't feel like it's enough. If it's almost comically not enough. You took out my eyes, you jerk. I think that doesn't work, right? Like, asshole's better. See, here's the thing. He's traumatized by how they were tortured and hung up here and threatened to be killed. But he doesn't remember. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. He doesn't remember what they were saying, right? Like the atrocities that had been committed against them. He doesn't care about that. He only cares about how he feels. There's two sides to every story, man. Now, obviously, these people have been reduced to being monsters. Like, what they're doing is not cool, obviously. But what I'm saying is he will never remember one word of their complaints. One word of the atrocities committed against them. Shit. I didn't realize he would have PTSD. Is this the first big bad we've seen who's, like, actually got PTSD? I think so. I don't think we've gotten this level of backstory with any of the others. Because who was the asshole who was the big bad in Fishman Island? What was that dude's name? He didn't have this kind of backstory. We saw him as a kid, but it wasn't like this. You better be wanting something very important, asshole. He has to drink himself to sleep. Then he has to drink when he gets up. You wasted wine, ass bitch. What a waste. Yeah. Yeah. Clank. Who was the guy hung up on a couple episodes ago? It was cold, man. Like, we don't care. Whatever your problem is, we don't care. Well, now we're a flashback within a flashback within a flashback. You got to be shitting me. You're crazy. So he was probably about 5 years old 33 years ago. So that makes him 38. He's way younger than I thought he was. I'm going to have to write down this timeline for Duffy. This shit ain't adding up to me, man. I'm going to have to write it all down and see what it looks like. Let's see. His dad seemed like actually a good guy. Of course, he's a psycho. He was always a psycho. Right. Adequate, huh? You can never come back. At least they let you leave. A lot of organizations wouldn't let you leave. Yeah. Well, we don't have slaves for that anymore. Hey, dumbass. Roshinate. Roshinate. That's a very cute name. Yeah. Yeah. What a monster. Bitch ass. This is definitely a nature versus nurture situation. He was born this way. He wasn't raised this way. They even got a good voiceover actor for him. He's all soft and kind, warm. Yeah, get out of my face with that bullshit. He's just telling people, man. He's just telling people, man. They're not even trying to be undercover. Well, that means we're allowed to kill him. He was very kind, but terribly naive. But I bet the son is, Daffy's the one who started this shit, being an asshole. If it hadn't been for him, they probably would have been able to fit in. Look at this son of a bitch. Yep. He started that shit, man. You keep talking about people falling on their knees, man. What is that? What is your obsession here? Well, that's my headcanon. They didn't explicitly say this. My headcanon is they probably would have been able to fit in. It wouldn't have been pleasant at all times. There would have been a lot of back talk and grumbling. But Duffy being a little shit is what pushed him over the edge. That's what I think happened. Might as well blame him, right? Screw it. And like every little bitch out there, he's the one that started, so he'll be the one to run the fastest, right? And let everybody else get in trouble because of him. Oh, gee, I wonder why. I'm sure I'm biased because I cannot stand this dude. Like, any age, any time. I can't stand him. He learned a harsh lesson, man. His hair is too long to live homeless, man. That's just going to get stringy and filthy. Yep, jump him. Well, that can't be good. Well, that's called naivete. Denied. Yeah. Yep. Disgusting. Clank. Eat my snail ass. Oh, shit. Stole bread, huh? Good. Yeah, you just said that. I'll say again. Excellent. So her, they always take a really pretty name and shorten it into something stupid. Racy is a stupid short name, nickname. Rashate is excellent. That's a very pretty name. Well, shit. That's why there's only three of them on the wall. That makes sense. Yep, everything's your dad's fault. Which, fair enough. I mean, we can't avoid that, right? But I still think some of this lands on him. Some of this lands on Daffy, is what I'm saying. Burn them all. He just keeps glaring at his dad. That's his only move. Anything happens, he glares at his dad. We're having flashbacks within flashbacks within flashbacks. Because he's now flashing back to earlier in this episode. Well, toss him like a sack of groceries. Baby Five seemed to actually like him, man. There's something going on with those two. I'm not saying romantic at all. I'm just saying like they're similar age. There's something she seems to like. How's he still alive? That's a good question. Yeah, that's right. You failed. She seems to have like a connection to him somehow. I don't think they crossed swords in the previous arc, did they? When she came to attack the island, I don't think he fought her directly. He likes to cut your jib. He likes you when you're fired up. Psycho 10-year-old. Little psycho. Yeah. Yep. You got the same PTSD I got. He's not wrong. This kid going places, man. You need to go ahead and say that. He has to know. I mean, if you're from, I mean, we know he knows because he got the call. But even from law, you have to know that he knows. Eat my white lead metal ass. Oh shit! So it may not be a fruit. See how the dude turned around when he said talk about the fruits. Good shit. I never heard of it. Hey, serve him and see what happens, right? I'm on board. Sick ass. Yeah, he's still hurt. It's not sick, hurt. Really? We all know what happened, so this is just perpetration right here. Perpetration. Duffy knows exactly what happened because he got the call, man. We saw him do it. Damn, man. Psychotic. Good times. We're stealing as much shit as we can. They're so mean to him, man. What the hell? I don't understand. Especially Baby Five. Look at him. He's all about that business. I didn't catch that. Shoot him in the face. Get stomped. Man, that dude means business, man. He was about to cut Law's head off. Holy shit. Traumatized. There's so much happening here that I don't understand. Like, what is up with Corazon or whatever his name is? Damn, dude. I guess they all just kind of mess with each other, don't they? Is that what we're saying? They all just kind of screw with each other? That's that high heels. Guess he's the youngest of the bunch, right? They're a true family. 2 years later. Eat my ass. Yeah. I guess you don't like him anymore, does you? Why wipe your ass? It'll just get messed up again. Like, come on, man. What are you talking about? He is starting to get the white all over the face. That aside, your impending death that's fast approaching aside. Wow, that is one of the rudest things I've ever seen anybody say. That aside. Jesus. Did we know he was a D? Did we know he was a D? I don't think we knew that. Did we? I don't know. I'll have to look at the character corner, see if it's on there. He's serious about this, man. Kiss my ass. Yes, that's right. I shouted at you. Go cry. Go cry to mama. Yeah. Cortisone. There's something wrong with that dude, man. He heard about the D thing. I think that's what this is about. Dick. I'm always good for a fight. This kid's such an asshole. You think he's writing to you or something. Because apparently he can't talk, right? Oh, you got him crying. Oh, shit, he can't talk. No shit. He's looking around for somebody talking. Shit. Why? Interesting. Interesting. He must know the D's are the. Oh shit! I like that, man. That is really cool. Oh, the white on the black is supposed to represent his impending death. Is that what that is? Because we were seeing it during transitions, right? Whenever transition from scene to scene, they would show this. That's it represents his hat, of course, but it also it must represent the encroachment of the disease on his skin, right? Is that what's going on here? I think it is. First things first, I need to check the character corner. See what his name was listed as there. No, it just says Trafalgar Law. I'll go ahead and write the D in now. Yeah, so that's new information. We didn't know that before.